I take meetings with everybody who asks.
Assembly Speaker Robin Vos met behind closed doors Wednesday with a group calling for the 2020 election to be decertified, something even Vos notes cannot happen.
There are some people who think that the legislature has the unilateral ability to overturn the election. We do not.
Our cameras were allowed in only after the meeting with Vos was done. The group is claiming to have evidence of stolen votes and election fraud, and despite multiple recounts and audits and court rulings showing that President Joe Biden legitimately won Wisconsin, Vos says he too believes the claims of widespread fraud.
What they spent much of the time talking about, that's a private conversation, but basically they are trying to convince us of the fraud that occurred. I already believe there was fraud that occurred.
Vos has enlisted attorney Michael Gableman to investigate the election at taxpayer expense to the tune of $676,000.
I think there was widespread fraud, and I think we are going to see more and more data that comes out as Justice Gableman continues his investigation.
That's really concerning that Speaker Vos is still trying to throw red meat to his base. He is never going to convince these people to go along with him.
Democrats blasted Vos from meeting with the group, and Republican gubernatorial candidate Tim Ramthun, who also has called for the election to be decertified, says Vos kicked him out of the meeting before it began because he's not part of the group Vos agreed to meet with.
More obstruction.
What's that?
The Speaker asked that I not participate in this meeting because he claims it's his.
Meanwhile, both parties who met behind closed doors say their search for fraud in the 2020 election is not done.
Speaker Vos recently extended Gableman's contract to keep that election investigation going. In Madison, I'm Kent Wainscott, WISN 12 News.
The state assembly has already wrapped up its session for the remainder of the year. Republicans did pass several election reform bills, which Governor Tony Evers is expected to veto.